Chris for the HandyGuard channel. Hello YouTube. Late in June 2014, I believe today is the 27th. Out here on the Rogue River for my second year of doing some gold dredging. It's been a real hard season so far, and the gold is slim pickings. Somewhere between slim and none. But today I found a little bit, so I'm going to share with you some of the cleanup. It's not going to be very impressive, I can assure you. But this way you get to see some of the process. So let's see if we can give you a look at La Trappe as it's running. And I'll feed some material in it. And you should be able to see some little yellow specks occasionally. As it runs through. Probably a little glare on there. Not much, real fine. A little bit. Juggle everything at once, but well, I have run all of my concentrates, and I just let it process for a little while, run off some of the black sand. It's really hard to see the bits of gold that are still showing. So this is not a remarkable cleanup in La Trappe by any means, but it may end up being the best one so far, so I thought I'd give you a quick look. And here's a look at the situation. There's private property on the other side. We went all up and down that other side talking to homeowners to try and get access. Nobody was interested until we found a really nice couple way down the river, about a mile. They let us on their land. And it would have been a beautiful place to dredge from, so we spent the first week prospecting there, but didn't find any gold to speak of. So we moved back up here, a more well-known area, but it's pretty wild on this side, which is the only public access. And there's no access to that side. The new restrictions they put on everything are going to make it difficult. We'll see how that turns out. So I'm going to shut it off. And once the water stops and the motor stops, everything settles down, so you really can't see much of anything. There's a little flake right there. I noticed a few little flakes when I was down underwater, and there's going to be a good bit of very fine gold. A lot of little fine gold along here. So I'll show you the final cleanup after I do it back at camp. Well, brace yourself. Here's the incredible cleanup. And unfortunately, what I am seeing is extremely disappointing. So what we appear to have here, if I can give you a good look at it. Get it in the light. Is we have some gold mixed with mercury and some chunks of mercury. So I'm going to let it dry out and then carefully separate it later. And one little bitty flake. So it's probably going to be a very disappointing weigh-in. I would estimate less than a pennyweight once all the crap is cleaned out of it. So very, very disappointing for two-hour dives, over 4 hours underwater. Got to do better than that, or it's time to move again. But I'm in a really nice RV park called Chinook Winds. Only 25 spaces in it, so it's real cozy. And there's my rig. And the house on wheels, since I'm still a gypsy. So signing off for now. Hit it again tomorrow unless the weather goes bad. It's supposed to rain. That's all she wrote. Okay, now to follow up. This is the result of removing mercury safely according to the EPA regulations and what is left. I'm guessing it might dry out to be a half a pennyweight or so. I'll post that up in the title of the video. I want to thank my friend Ron for assisting and demonstrating the proper EPA method.
You're welcome.
That is safe and environmentally friendly, using no illegal substances. That we have extracted the gold from the crap that was in its way, and we'll dry it out and see what we got. That represents almost 5 hours underwater dredging, so we definitely have some improvements to make for this season. But that's a nice little color in the pan. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, it is.